Ladies and gentlemen, every day I hear Society Australia, they're talking to government with how to change culture. No, this is a rules, they are not culture. Rules, they don't have any communication with the culture. No any culture, he abuses with the rules. No any culture, he abuses with the rules. When you're talking to government, you have to talk directly to tell them to change rules. Them herself, they are not culture. I believe these rules, they are not culture Australia. It's the rules politician. And I believe he did this. It was him to do this. He was not abusing. He was not doing. He's thinking to abuse his society. He do it to protect society. To protect society. And I believe these people, he started to do this when he live still is here. Na him he talking about these rules. Politicians, they are not different with the family. They are not different with the family. When you go in a family, you'll find the 10 people, 2 parents, and to start to 10 people until to 4, until to 3. You'll find the behavior different. You'll find the respect different. You'll find the close with the society, they're different. If you want, go to family, they have children. Now, if they're 2, you'll find another one children is different to another children. You are not going to find all of them the same, they're thinking the same, they act the same. You'll find they act different. Now, to me, don't thinking control these rules. The all politicians, they're doing this with the culture. No. I have some man, I think 2 years ago he died. I think like 2 years ago, nearly 1 year and a half. All politicians I see, some they doing Kalikaolo like him, he like Kalikaolo. And all they they judge him good way. They say this man, he fighting freedom. He fighting society to close each other. Every politician you are talking about this man. This gentle, he died. Now, when you believe there was a culture, this gentleman, there was no talking to him. He was talking to make society together. We was talking about human rights. This is my example. I start with zero. Since I come here, I start with John Howard. John Howard, to me, he control until he finish him herself. Until he finish him herself. You thinking when I was the one talking, I was kind of talking about John Howard. Now I pass another two. I go to Tony Abbott. Tony Abbott, he was thinking to make society together. He was here and he thinking to say he wants to change cultures. He was talking to move rules, society to close each other. Michael Tembo, he come. Michael Tembo is thinking. I can't talk with her. Michael Tembo, he was talking to move rules, to move rules to respect women. Go to my page. I have a video with Michael Tembo. I have a video with Tony Abbott. Jill Bishop, she wanted to put rules. She said 19 years is no law to work with 18 years. 20 years, sorry, he said 20 years is no law to go with 19 years. I talk to him. I say, fuck your choice. In society, everybody has a choice. Jill Bishop, I have another with him video. Now you hear I have any complaint to Jill Bishop. I don't have any complaint with Jill Bishop. I don't have any he revenge me, not me, I revenge him. I revenge her. Now when you hear I talking with Prime Minister Scott Morrison, you thinking me, I against him, I don't like him. No, me I'm talking him to move rules to society, to sing the against them, to against society with the rules. With the rules. To find society we been in prison for nothing. To find the society we revenge each other for rules. Now look, when I talk to Ruth's story, he hit me. He hit me. him he need when he do something mistake, me to be quiet to her. When I was talking, Jiro Bishop, Michael Tembo, Tony Abati, there was a lesson what I'm talking, and there was a answering, there was a hearing. There was no revenge me, and I was not revenge them to say why I continue to talk about them. I was not continue to talk about them. They move, they go away. I don't have any complaint with them. I believe I don't have, if I die today, if I'm die, my funeral, I'm not going to blame them. I don't have any complaint with them. Now look, how he acted. Our government, how he acted. He come, we talking to move rules, and he bring another rules. He say when you go overseas, you do something there they are not illegal. When you come back here, they have to charge you case. And we talking, he have to charge someone inside her country what he did inside the country, not outside the country. So that when he's overseas, police is there, they have a responsibility to protect him. And he left this. And he bring another good society were not allowed to put more 10,000 to bank. And he bring another rules. And now when he bring another rules, we talking, we say society any society, if he want to save money, he have a right to save now 1 billion now 1 period 100 millions. And he stopped it. Now I hear to TV today, nguze put law children in school. When he have a mistake to school, nguze charge children this mistake, fine, and na parents na him they charge him a fine. Now this is the not rules. This is the rules. When he have to know children mistake he did, he have a responsibility herself to school. He have a responsibility this mistake he did to school to abuse his teacher, not parents. Parents is no send the children to school to go to abuse his teacher. Parents is no send the children to street to go to abuse his society in the street. And here again, parents when he go in the pass then school, again they charge him a case. Now this is are not rules, they are rules. Don't thinking him they don't know. No, they want to put another rules. We against another rules. Na them they say no, we have to put another. Him he said I have to put another rules. Now you think this rules they're not going to attack a woman, is it? You think this rules they're not going to use this rules na teacher na them to attack a parent some na children to want them to pay this fine. Na them teacher don't think nguna teacher them or you'll find they good. The same when you go in a family, you'll find some they good, some another they bad, and all they one family. You go in the government, in the parliament, you find members of parliament, some they bad, some they good. You go in the police, the same you'll find some police, they behavior good, some police they not behavior good. This is example. Now, if you married two twice, three twice, some people they come in to visit you, they find this family they different. They're not going to be the same. Another they start to say, better ex-wife. And another they say, no. Sometimes they can say, better ex-wife, he was a bad woman. And already look is the one of many he have them there inside. And is the one house. Now when we talking, we to close each other to respect herself. To respect herself. Us to respect herself, to get experience to respect herself. When you're talking with someone, you lost communication, meaning you are not respecting yourself. You start to screaming, you lost communication. Someone to say, how are you? I'm scared of you. Meaning you are not respecting yourself, screaming for nothing. Someone to say, I love you, you start screaming, oh, sexual harassment, sexual harassment. Meaning you are not respecting yourself to screaming for nothing, to start to attack someone he is not abuses you. Someone he abuses someone is not respect herself. Someone he doing problem, someone is don't have any he did to him, meaning he is not respect herself. People he respect herself, he respect herself, he have to know I'm not allowed to attack someone if they don't did anything to me. And someone he respect herself, if someone he did him to mistake and he says sorry to you, he says sorry I did for you to mistake. Now him he cool down. He's not going to thinking what he did. Meaning he now he understand what he did to him. Now don't thinking he put this rules with I don't want to attack. He want to these rules to going to put these rules. They want to attack some parents. They look they don't have communication with them. Them to attack her children and to start to bring parents problem. Now you're thinking they're going to solve this distress society. They're not going to solve children's distress, and they're not going to solve parents' distress. And they're not going to solve society. They don't have family distress. They start everybody to hate, to say why I want to have children to cause me problem always. To start to hate. I don't want children. Like look, sex harassment, how they bring us not to scare each other. To use them, to use someone, not to attack someone is I don't have any problem. Is not talking with him about sex. When he talk with him, they talk with each other. How are you fine? Communication or talking like a society. They start to say you did him sex harassment. Now society they scared and I don't want to talk with the people to have a problem. I don't want to close with the people to have a problem. To me, I want to recording this video. Now you know news. When you hear news, sometimes they can repeat again. I try to say they can repeat again, and I put this video. And a lot of people they're talking. A lot of women they're talking. Now this law, they put this law to attack us. We not live with children. We were not we separate with the family. When you want to go to see children in school, you can go to your ex to go to see children. You don't want to go there to have violence, to have violence for nothing. She's not your wife. She's not your husband. You say no. I want to go to school to think I can talk with my children. Now you go there. You start to get there. We did criminal. Now this they're not going to make safe women and na men safe when they separate. They are going to bullying someone to being with he can see with her, he can close with her children. Don't thinking they put this, they're thinking this. They're thinking this to attack a society. They're thinking this to want to attack another. And as this to attack another, they start to attack Nazim. Nazim, they have people they don't like them. And Nazim, they start to say no, the ministers, the members of the parliament, they have money. No, I have to challenge our children and when he abuses me, I get compensation to his father and children. Now they're thinking they're going to attack us, people they don't want them honored. No, they're looking to attack us like we're talking. They're looking at us, we are not allowed to follow our children in school to going to see them. They know when they're training someone he live with the children and you the attacker, you not see children, your ex-husband, your ex-wife, otherwise they know you can't go there. You don't want, if when you protect yourself, you don't want to go there to start to hear bullshit language, missing communication. You protect yourself not to go there. You want to go in school. Now, this is all legal. I hear, when I hear, are you going to hear? Sorry.
It says won't actually be implemented. Do your day job. Look after quarantine. Look after Australian citizens.
Test cricketing great Michael Slater's been in India working as a commentator, taking to social media to add his voice to the fury, describing the temporary flight ban as a disgrace, accusing the Prime Minister of having blood on his hands and calling for empathy.
It's sort of a racist, I would say, because it's not the same parameters which they have followed when compared with other countries.
Late today, 8 members of the federal...
Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman, he told him, this government, Prime Minister, there'll be blood in the hands. Is it true? These rules control him, he'll have blood in the hands everywhere, not here only. Not here only. Him, he want to miscommunication only. Every day he hear and he want to come again to attack. He have to respect herself. He have to respect herself to see in society they can be quiet, not talking. Now, on this gentle, he say, we have blood in hands. And you have to remember, Nami, I was talking is this. I said the Prime Minister, this control, you will have blood in hands. And they against us, they don't want to hear us. They don't want to hear us to see that the people, how they're talking. I have to hearing what they're talking, na them to listen, na him to listen, and to move all rules, not to continue to bring these rules like Jiro Bishop. Jiro Bishop, when we talking about her rules, she want to bring, she close with us, and she stop it not to bring another rules. Him, he's thinking us, we against him, we don't like him. Why I don't like Prime Minister, what he did to me? I want to take her job? I needed to be Prime Minister? I don't want to be Prime Minister. I want to be member of the Parliament. I'm not thinking to be member of the Parliament. Is never see my applying job in the Parliament. As we talking him to hear what he thinking, to change thinking to protect our society. Now society, I want to ask them, you know, society, them, they don't understand the meaning them to go to vote. They don't understand the meaning, why meaning we go to vote. We go to vote society, we go to vote leaders, members of parliament, prime minister, ministers, them to protect us, our women rights. To protect us, our women rights. To protect us, our women rights. We want not to go to vote them to start to abuse, to start to show us the attack us with rules. Now you, when you go there, you lost your vote. You go in line for nothing. Prime Minister, he thinking when he give you money, he take like this money with her money. When he give you job, he thinking he give you job. He have to build you with rules. When he give you school, you go there, you study. He thinking this he give you money for study. They are her money. He want to control everything he spend. He spend it in the government, and he spend it to give him someone a job. He thinking with her money is her job. They are not her job. They are not her money. It's the money society. How many society they move parliament? Now in the parliament they don't have a chance to go there to sitting there one day, only 2 days. Yes, they can visit there. Now they visit there, they don't have any chance to decide like they was decide. When we talking, he's thinking us we were the enemy. When he been, he wants to respect herself, he be like a Jiro Bishop. And he have to be like a Tony Abbott. He have to be like a Michael Tembo. He have to be another all the pass. Brothers, sisters, this control they are not rules. When he left you rules, and another he come is not going to move these rules. And another when he come is not put rules until he come another na him he put another rules. These rules they come, leaders he respect herself. He's not going to put rules to attack a society. Now I give you another video.
To contest the leadership ballot of the Liberal Party in its 75-year history. It has also been an immense honour to serve in Cabinet, first as the Minister for Education, Science and Training and Women's Issues, and then as the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Australia's first female Foreign Minister. And I'm so very proud that my successor, Senator Marise Payne, will be and is the second female Foreign Minister of Australia. My 5 years as Foreign Minister were a particular privilege, being able to represent Australia on the world stage. We should be so proud of our reputation and the high regard in which we are held as a nation. An open, liberal democracy committed to freedoms and the rule of law and democratic institutions. An open, highly competitive, export-oriented market economy, entering our 28th consecutive year of uninterrupted economic growth. That's a world record, with a lifestyle and a standard of living that is unparalleled. I thank and acknowledge the Prime Ministers in whose cabinets I served, John Howard, Tony Abbott and Malcolm Turnbull. I thank the Liberal Party of Australia, my division of Curtin, the State Division, my colleagues past and present in this place, and the Liberal Party members across Australia and living overseas everywhere for the remarkable opportunity they have afforded me to be a member of the House of Representatives since 1998. I have been blessed to work with some outstanding political and ministerial staff who shared my passion for my political and policy endeavours, and I thank them particularly Murray Hanson, my closest advisor for 14 years. I thank my big, beautiful, supportive family, my siblings, Mary Lou and Joe, Patricia and Ed, Douglas and Nicole, and David Panton and his family. And I say to my many close and trusted friends, I look forward to seeing a lot more of you. As I said in this place in my first speech in November 1998, I was brought up to believe that entering public office should be one of the highest callings, and that being able to direct your energies and your abilities to the betterment of your state or your country was one of the greatest contributions you could make. And
Ladies and gentlemen, Najiro Bishop already he left him with this message to think he can protect society to move rules. Until is never understand rules that attack our society. They attack members of parliament, ministers, police, soldiers, judges. Already he against us we talking. Already members of parliament they move they talking. Ministers they move they talking about rules. Now society you talking with the culture. You society you talking racism. You saying racism. Society who society racism another society. Is the envy inside the government. They are not racism, they are envy. Them they have to move envy society to be free, to protect society. I want to ask you example. When you have your wife and you have she's in hospital, she wants to die, and you go in a bar, you start drinking alcohol. And the 1 minute they come, they call you, they say your wife she died in the hospital. Now you'll be respect yourself. You'll be respect yourself. You are not respect yourself. People smart, intelligence, you know, you can understand him in a good life. You have to understand him in a problem. Time when he have a problem, you're going to understand him with the smart. How he act this problem. How he act to solve this problem. Is this time you have to know this gentry is smart. Then in a good life, people you can understand we were smart. Now Prime Minister, he have to know we know him in this problem, in this violence, family violence, in this family farmer problem, in this corona disease, in this all problem we have. Him is like our parents. Now we down in a bed in hospital. He don't care as her children. He have a responsibility to know her children when they have violence, when they have a problem. Him to act her children, her society, to move this violence, not to bring them violence, not to continue to bring parents. Parents have a responsibility to blame him to pay fine and the children to pay family, to pay fine. Now the children, parents, any parents, they have to charge him when he going to school. Pass. I want to record this video. When I continue to going to record, they're not talking. I record this man only. I want to put this new rules. I want to put this new rules. Him they're thinking, and when they put this new rules, they attack us. And these rules, them they don't know na them they attack them like a sex slave, they attack them in parliament. Them they feel pain to want to put rules always the society to move with to move life. They don't have anything that can protect them. I repeat again. Many good, when you're going to know many good, you have to have a family. When you have a family, you're going to say, this man is a good, this man is a good family. And now how many good you have, when you have a family, you're going to know him who is a good woman. She's a good woman. When she's alone, you can't understand when she's a good woman. You say, is a good girl. Now when she's going to family, meaning she face problem. I say, gentle, smart, you have to know him in the problem. When she find they start first to marry each other, meaning they start problem. Now you're going to know them how they act. How they act. Now Prime Minister, all the control, we have to know them in this problem society we have. How they act to solve this problem. You are not going to know them. They don't have this problem until this problem to see who will act to stop this problem. Now to say, this gentle is smart. People danger is never been smart. People is not respect herself is never been smart. People is not respect society is never been smart.